Hey, this is an audio test. I don't know if this is going to be mostly my voice or mostly ocean, or if there's a way to make it mostly my voice and not mostly ocean. Here's a nice view from where we're staying for our late summer vacation. I'm not consistent, am I? I'm not super consistent, but I feel like that's okay in the season of life that I'm in, but I'm really hoping to be able to be more consistent soon. Let's spy on some pedestrians. What a nice day. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a really nice day where the heat broke and it didn't feel like the core of the earth, and I took my baby and we went to Once Upon a Child, and I had never been there before, and I was so excited. And I went on and on and on in my original footage where I talked about this trip about, I don't even know what, for a really long time. And I've had it has been very difficult for me to edit that footage down because I don't know. I'm having like a little bit of a miniature crisis right now where it's like, I don't even really know what to share on the internet, what not to share, if I need to keep it strictly doll related, and if it's not strictly doll related, then no one's gonna want to know about it because I decided to start a doll channel, a doll collecting, an American Girl collecting channel on YouTube, and so that's what it has to be. So I have like this whole epic, long-winded, ADHD-fueled story time that is, it's fine. And I was so energetic because I was so super pumped about the dolls that I found at Once Upon a Child. So I'm going to cut to that footage here in a bit, and you can enjoy the part of the video where I'm actually introducing the dolls, and might save the frenetic storytelling for future installments. I don't really think that I'm there yet. Oh man, part of the problem is that I don't script things, and I probably should. I think if I scripted my videos, I could probably go a little bit faster with editing. It's funny because this is the exact same thing that happens to me when I write, because that's a thing I do. And I have a hard time editing because my drafts are so chaotic. Kind of like my raw footage when I film. So maybe that's part of why it's been taking me such a long time lately. I also kind of made the mistake of filming a ton of videos in advance back in mid to late June, and so now I'm sitting on all of this footage that feels really outdated or is just stuff that is not stuff that I want to talk about right now. So I might be sitting on a lot of that for a while. But anyway, let's talk about going to Once Upon a Child and finding these dolls. So when we walked in, I saw a lot of dolls along the back counter, and I figured they would be really expensive. They ended up not being as expensive as I thought, which we'll get to later, and so I did end up purchasing one. And my whole big thing as I was walking in is that I was like searching for a practice doll because I really want to be able to approach restoring my childhood collection with confidence and maybe a little bit less fear. So I wanted to get a practice doll, and that was really the main reason why I wanted to go to Once Upon a Child, to see what I could find. All right, let's talk about dolls. And I found her immediately. I'm pretty sure she's a 29. I can't be certain because she really is in rough shape. But I think this is a 29. She was just like on the shelf with our generation dolls just hanging out. I actually also found, of all things, a 21 in the same pile. And I'm so glad that I wasn't looking desperately for my 21 at that time, that I already have her. I think that 21 had a haircut not a super flattering one. And she was very dirty. She was wearing a cute leotard though. I almost swapped their outfits because if you know my inner world at all, you know that 2 things I hate are aggressive pink, sorry, and animal print. And so this is really honestly kind of one of the worst things I've ever seen. By worst, I just mean not for me, you know? Like, if you love this, I'll send it to you. Anyway, here is my practice doll. She was so easy to find. My first trip out, and I found my practice doll. One interesting thing is that her limbs are actually pretty tight. Oh, there's something that I forgot to do because I keep forgetting to do it. It's almost like I haven't filmed in a month. Here, wow. I don't know if you can really see, there is some discoloration, like maybe like some old like faint marker color on her. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the process of learning how to get that off. And her ears are pierced. So yeah, here's my practice doll. I found her, and if I put her in good condition and fall in love with her, then she'll be mine. And if not, then she will be for sale, which is so fun. That's also something I've never done before, but I'm really starting to think about. So there you go. And then I kept looking around. After I found her, I found someone that I've not talked about at all on this channel, but I've actually been looking for this doll for a long time, or wanting, I should say, not looking for, but wanting this doll for a while. Willa, a Welly Wisher, my first Welly Wisher doll. They are so much bigger than I always think they're going to be, even though I've seen them before in stores. My local Barnes & Noble had them a while ago, and then I've seen them at the American Girl store. I know that these dolls are this size, but still, every time I see them, I'm like, wow, that's a bigger doll than I thought. I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, here she is. And her hair, I've already took out of the style that it was in before and put it in this bun. Because, I don't know, like, I don't get, like, grossed out or creeped out by a lot of things, and I didn't think this was gonna creep me out, but her hair was in braids, and then it was tied back in like a human-sized black fabric ponytail, you know, like those really standard ones, and for some reason it just creeped me out. It's like that's somebody else's hair tie. Don't know why, it just bothered me. That hair usually does not bother me, but that bugged me. So I took that out. I took out the 2 black hair bands, like rubber bands that were tying off the braids, threw them away, and put her up in my hair tie. But yeah, her hair, well, let me show you. Willa's hair is in a real actual state, and I love it. I love it because I want to practice restoring hair. That was weird. I'm pretty sure it's the same type of hair that the other American Girl dolls have. It feels the same. That, like, what is it supposed to be? Like human grade Kanekalon? Is that what it is? Even if it's not, though, it'll be fun. I've mentioned before that my daughter sort of has strawberry blonde hair, although currently it's more blonde than this, and she definitely doesn't have this eye color. But ever since she was born, and she had really reddish hair when she was born, I was so excited about this doll. So I was like, oh, this can be her first doll. And then I got that 33, and I ended up just really never connecting with the 33. My daughter it's cute to watch her play with these dolls, but it's just not age appropriate. And honestly, Willa's not age appropriate either, technically, but she's so much closer. And I've wanted a Willa doll for such a long time. And so here she is. And I'm so happy about that. She is definitely, I think she's not coming across as nearly as dirty and grungy as she actually looks. I don't know if you can tell on her arms or her legs. Like, this girl needs a bath big time. So I'll be doing that soon because baby really wants to play with her, and I want to let her play with her because
It's cute. She's already been giving her hugs and kisses and stuff. It's adorable. So, found her. And then while I was checking out, I saw those dolls along the wall again. And I realized that they also had another doll that was, I think it was a Melody boxed. But I didn't notice before because she was in a box and she was $70. And so I thought, oh man, are all of those dolls $70? I thought it was worth asking because of one particular doll that I had spotted in the middle of that lineup. Let's get her. And so I asked about the price of this doll, and it was, I think, a good price for any American Girl doll, especially an American Girl doll in pretty good condition of this age. I know this doll is divisive. Not everybody likes her, but she is important for a lot of reasons, right? It's Lindsay. I did not think that I would end up getting a Lindsay doll today, and she's in this outfit, which I have seen on Mercari a lot and is one of my favorites of the American Girl outfits that I just totally missed. And she's wearing these shoes, which I don't even know if they came with this outfit originally, but they're cute and I like them. So yeah, I got Lindsay, and I just think she's in really nice condition. Her face is dusty, but that's it. She doesn't look super grimy. Her hair is her hair, but I love its color, and I always wanted to see it in person. And now that I have, it's like, yeah, her hair color is great. I have seen some people restore her hair to look better than her original hairstyle, and I'd like to try that. So yeah, it's Lindsay. You know, I think she deserves it. I know I haven't been the nicest to her in the past. When she came out, I was pretty confused by her existence, but I was so excited to see her today. And she's so cute. And I have Lindsay now. So, a practice doll, an iconic doll, and my first Welly Wisher. So, yeah, what a haul. Oh, say bye.
When I first walked into the store, they had a collection of dolls behind the counter, behind the, on the back wall behind the, oh my gosh, English, cash registers, you know what I mean? And, like if it had been a convenience store, like that's a convenience store. In like a, oh my gosh, well, why? I don't know what's going on with my language skills right now. I'm just having trouble calling up words. But anyway, if it were at like a convenience store, this would be like where the cigarettes are, like on the back wall. A gas station. Oh my gosh, that's the word I'm looking for. Whatever. Either way. Cut it all out. Throw it all out. I'm gonna make a fool of myself either way.